Hi, welcome back to, I don't know why I'm still on FIFA 22. Ooh, cheeky rhyme there. Anyways, I am a degen and I miss Ultimate Team because it feels like I haven't played it since January. And I love football and I miss football gaming. So here we are in August, still playing FIFA 22. When's FIFA 23 out? Oh, in a month and a half still. I don't think this. I genuinely feel like this is going to be the longest wait ever for a FIFA Ultimate Team because I've basically been waiting since January for the new game to come out. So this is going to take an age. Nevertheless, even though I am playing the godforsaken FIFA 22 gameplay experience, I am still excited for this episode because somehow, in a matter of, what is that, 7 games, we've gone from pretty much bottom of the table to up to 5th. So I was actually looking at this with the chat, and it just seems like every team has had a bad season so far. Man United on 3 losses already in 12 games. Arsenal on 2 losses and 3 draws. Chelsea on 2 losses, 4 draws. Man City on 3 losses, 4 draws. Villa on 7 draws. Leicester on 5 losses. So even though we had a bad season or start to the season, it seemed like everybody, maybe the schedule was just that all the big teams are kind of playing each other and taking points away or whatnot. But we've managed to recover into a Europa League place as of right now. It's early on in the season, and I can't say we're playing particularly well. We do have some issues somewhere, and there are some things I want to touch bases with from the previous video. So I do find, again, some of the comments, I mean, of the 13 people that watch, the 5 people that comment on the videos, I love you all. Thank you so much, by the way, YouTube. You guys know that YouTube is not a money-making venture anymore on my dead channel. It's more of a love to my supporters. The last 2-3 years on YouTube, we haven't made a profit, as you guys know, but it's very hard for me to give up on the support that we still get on the channel. To some people, 2,000 to 10,000 people watching a video per video upload isn't good enough, but for me, it just shows that there still are 2,000 to upwards of 10,000 people that still want to watch our content daily. So even though we ain't making nothing, the videos are still flowing. So having said that, the last epi, there were a few odd comments, people not that happy with what we're doing here. Some people indeed happy with what we're doing, but something that did kind of hit home and I do feel a little bit guilty about is someone getting mad that I'm being boring across the years on this career mode, and I would agree. So someone basically said, dude, oh my god, man, this doesn't change. Every year you buy the same players. And yeah, I mean, that's not incorrect. At least if you look at Jonathan David and Tomori. Tomori is someone we bought for the last 2 years as well. He's Canadian, right? And Jonathan David. And we were pretty close to making a big money bid on Alphonso Davies. So I will take that to heart. I kind of agree with you guys a little bit. I have been a little bit boring in the squad's makeup. So I think we're going to continue the development of the squad through the next January transfer window. What ideally I would like to do, and you guys do have quite a few suggestions about the team and where we should put players. I think this front line is kind of ticking now really nicely. De Ketelaere's been pretty good in the last couple of big games we've had. Jonathan David's been either scoring or assisting when needed. Aaronson's always great. Sinisterra's great. I'd actually say that the biggest issue still in the team is the backline. I think Christensen's okay, but Tomori hasn't been the best. Struijk is probably still a bit low rated, although I love Pascal Struijk and don't want to get rid of him. And Pellegrini hasn't been that good. So I'm actually tempted to almost not succumb to the pressure, well, kind of being boring. And I think we're going to get rid, as much as I love Tomori, I think we're going to get rid of him and look at new players to bring in. And to some extent, I kind of wouldn't mind getting rid of Jonathan David for someone new, but I love Jonathan David, man. I really do. And I mean, there was the rumors and stuff of before he went to Lille of Leeds getting him. And even though it's a little bit boring, I still really like David. So I think David maybe we keep, but we won't be getting, officially we won't be getting Alphonso Davies at any point. We're just going to kind of try and move on from him. Can't make it 5 Leeds careers summers in a row that we get Alphonso Davies. That would just be ridiculous. I've also seen a few of you guys saying do this and then switch up positions. Like bring Aronson more into a defending role and then Simmons more into an attacking role, but I disagree. I love Aronson as an outright cam for us. I know the American Schneider for me is what I'd like to call him, but Medford Messi works. And then Simmons, I really want to develop him into a box-to-box mid. I understand that his defending isn't great right now, but I think we are almost done his development plan for a center mid, and then we are going to focus on a more defensive side of him too. I just think Simmons is going to be very good. He, as you guys have seen this season, plays way beyond his 73 rating, so I want to keep developing him. And while also bringing on these 3 or 4 players as much as possible, because I think I am stunting Gelhart's growth, and I am kind of stunting Drame and Somerville's growth because I'm just not using them enough. So we got a lot to do today. First game is against Brighton. Is it a quick sim or is it oh god, they're 11th, so it is a quick sim. Okay, well, we might be starting the game with the day with a loss. Our team does look good. Come on, man. We should be able to handle it against Brighton, right? So they got Zikiri, McAllister, Alzate, Baluta, Sima, Trossard. I don't know any of those players. Well, I know Trossard, obviously. Oh yeah, they got Ayling. Look at Luke Ayling, who's almost back to fitness in real life for Leeds. Rugani there. I do recognize Rugani, but Jairzinho, Sanchez, Weber. Do you guys recognize any of these players? What the heck is going on here? Oh my god, Ayling's captain too. Damn. Okay, come on. Let's go, boys. Big game. Pellegrini getting a goal too. Wait, let me guess. They scored within the first 10 minutes? Okay, well, not the first 10 minutes. But anyways, Rugani, their defender, and then our defender getting the game winner. Hey, maybe Pellegrini's starting to do well for us, boys. Rugani from Juve. Yep. Any injuries? So Drame came on. Simmons, Somerville came on. And that was it for subs. Cool, man. Let's take the 3 points. That's good. Finally, quick sims this season we're actually getting results out of. Last year, it was a disaster having a quick sim. Liverpool jumped Man United. Brendan Aronson, assist leader. Let's go. In the Premier League, the young American. Okay. So what we're going to have to do here, oh God, because we have City at the weekend, right? What we're going to have to do is we're going to use our B team for Fulham. Oh my God. I know that they're bottom, but we're 4th. I know that they're bottom, but as I just said, these quick sims are a disaster. So let's see what we can do here. Any changes we can make? Oh my God. Vera maybe on instead of Costa. It's just their fitness, their match sharpness is low. Yikes! Stuart Dallas at center back is a nightmare. Tomori up to an 85. You know what, man? I might risk Tomori just to have a little bit of solidarity at the back, if you will. Same thing for Adams, man. I think that might be worthwhile doing. Yeah, let's do that. Match sharpness isn't great, but that's probably my fault. I don't have the training regiment down pat. Oh, here we go. Development for Mr. Janssen to a left mid. Let's see if he grows. From 43 to 57 rated. Well, my goodness, you guys were right about that one, huh? Holy God. There you go. That is what those position changes is meant to do for the Youth Academy players. Progress assessment. Do we care about this? Get 10 wins in away matches this season. Okay. Sign 1 crucial first team player assigned to the midfielder position. Okay. That's high as well. Oof. Domestic success. I mean, dude, 2nd season and they want a Europa League spot. That's a bit ridiculous. 2 crucial players make profit of 43 mil. That's done. Confidence rating of only 79. We're 4th in the table, and I have a 79 confidence rating from the board. What are we, run by the Glazers? The hell? All right. We might drop points here. Honestly, I don't think Fulham have a necessarily bad team. Stransfield, Anoma, Knockhart, Anguissa, Vukcevic. I don't really know much about it. Cavallero, don't know much about. Latomba, Hector, Moss, and Bryan. I think, again, they don't look great, but our team isn't that great either, outside of Adams and Tomori and maybe Gelhart. Somerville could ball out. All right, come on. See if we can get something out of it. Nah, Glazers would be 99. Yeah, you're not wrong. Once again, they score within the first minute, and then that's it. Awesome. We just drop points to bottom of the table, Fulham. Fantastic. And now we're in 7th. From 4th to 7th. Oh, God. Okay. So this GK, I think, is doing pretty well. Do we need to develop him a bit? Sure, let's boost that weak foot. Wolf. Not looking great, but has good development potential. Ah, this guy we just signed. So same thing. So you guys have given me a little bit of advice here on players' position movements. So it's not just the see this stuff, like the 2 weeks and whatnot. You also look at what's their best set of attributes, and then that tends to mean where they'll be best at. So I'm actually thinking right mid could be the move. What about right wing? Is that too much? 4 weeks at right wing. What do you guys think? Maybe right mid is the play. Left mid or right mid? For sure. Let's give him a right mid. I think right mid's the move. Yeah. I think right mid's the move. Now, right wing back, 52 rated, 78 to 94 potential. Well, we know this guy's got promise. Let's see if we can add and build to it. What does he have here? Again, good dribbling. It's like every one of these players all want to be converted into like a right mid or left mid. Got a 4-star weak foot already too, man. Left mid, huh? Let's do that. Look at the agility and balance, man. What? For a 16-year-old? 75 and 77? This guy might be a baller for us. I mean, we might even keep him, you know. Italian? Leonardo Fiore. Who? Oh, dear God. I think we're just going to release him. 50 rated. Same thing. 75 to 94 potential. 6'1". Ooh, maybe a cheeky center back? Nope. Striker? What are we looking at here? It's not all right mids, man. No, I'm not doing that. That's silly. Cam? I don't think Cam is going to really improve that much. Again, great. Yeah, okay. Let's try my Cam. See if that helps his growth at all. Okay, so we'll cut you. Sorry, Giovanni Testa. The Italians have such great names. Claudio Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. No. Vanderwall, I think we're going to cut you, buddy. Sorry. 82 to 92 for this 15-year-old. I think he'll be fine. I think these are all promising players. I'm not doing anything else incorrectly, right? This is good. Maybe this guy eventually we bring into the team. He's 17 years old, 61 rated. Jack Moore. Look at all the positions he can play, too. That's fantastic. And then we loan him out. It's Greg Moore's nephew. All right. Oh, God. Here we go. City are in 4th now. They were doing bad, but they're not anymore. God. Please. Please. Can we do... Oh, it's away to City, too. Dear Lord. Okay, let's give Brendan Aronson... Oh, God. We don't have bigger games coming up, but whatever. I lied to him. You'll get your chance. And then inbox. Costa sold. God bless. See you later, bro. He's been dead wood for ages. All right. Just quick little gander at the table again. I hate that Man United are second. It makes me sick. Arsenal, Villa are into 5th now. What is going on there? What are Spurs doing in 11th, man? West Ham in 16th? What is going on? Everton finished 3rd last season and they're now 14th. Classic. Classic. Loaning out really improves your players. Well, Hegeldi didn't really improve. Oh my God. Who is Palaversa, guys? Calvin Phillips starts against us. No. Who is Harwood? Who is Kabore? What are these players? Do they think we suck or something? I don't know who Palaversa is. I don't know who Harwood or Kabore are. Maybe they're just going for, like, youth development? Interesting. Okay, I thought I clicked through. My fault. Crap myself a little bit there. Alright, let's see how it goes. We lost to City, what? Once and drew once last year, so we didn't actually get a win. Let's see how it goes. Cabore is good. He's a right back, future star for this year too. Ah, okay, okay. Alright, come on, boys. Let's play our football. I'm not going to go defensive. We made that mistake against, who was it? Against Arsenal, right? And got battered, so we're just going to have to try and play our game and see if we don't lose 7-0. What a pass. Holy shit. Ah! Oh, God. Look at City, though. Look at City's football! It's disgusting! Oh, Pellegrini! This is going to be like a 7-0 loss, isn't it? Mahrez just shredding us.
And space to cross it.
Yes! Well done, Di Ketelaere. He has an 85 rated future star. Oh, does he? That's kind of cool. Wait, there's more than 3 fans in the City Stadium. What the hell? This isn't a realistic version of the game, EA. What are we doing here? Ha ha ha! Kappa! Oh god, the man with the beautiful bunda. Okay, real quick, guys. One of the mods set this as a poll. Who has a better bunda in their prime? Eden Hazard or Grealish? Someone set a poll for like 1 minute. I don't have any mods, but that's fine. If they can. Eden Hazard in his prime or Grealish? Definitely Eden Hazard, right? You're an uncultured swine if you think Grealish is. Dude, Eden Hazard was gorgeous. 2018, 2019 Eden Hazard is still one of my favorite players of all time. Easily. To me, he was the true, like, up-and-coming competition to Messi and Ronaldo. People say Haaland and... Oh! And Mbappe, but to me, that 18-19 Eden Hazard was right up there. Not on Messi and Ronaldo's level, because especially in those years, Messi and Ronaldo were on another planet. But he was the closest there was. I think. All time, what about Hulk? Oh, maybe Hulk, yeah.
Who's going to get on the end of it?
Hulk's got a pretty wild bunda.
Well, they survived the attack.
Nicki Minaj. Dude, Nicki Minaj wishes she had Eden Hazard's butt. I'm telling you right now, dude. I wish I had Eden Hazard's butt. Holy Calvin Phillips! Hey, man! What are you trying to do? Come on, Calvin. I wonder what rating Calvin is now. I almost don't want to know.
For the update, Alex.
Would YouTube get mad at me, guys, if I tried to buy Calvin Phillips back and Rafi back? They would, right? They'd probably get so mad. Yes! Brendan Aronson! He's onside! Jonathan, no! Oh, my lord. The passing attempt, man. Why a back heel? There you go. Get to voting, boys. Who has a better bunda in their prime? Oh my god, Eden Hazard is crushing Grealish. There you go. I knew my Twitch chat was cultured.
Jack Grealish. Players waiting in the center.
Dude, City moves the ball so crazy. I love that Calvin's starting, though. How is he getting in ahead of Rodri? That's wild. Unless maybe they sold Rodri? No! Oh! Calvin, please, God, man. Don't do me like this. Oh my god, Kevin. What's Kevin doing? No. Okay, so we're getting dominated.
Very comfortable when in possession.
Bro, I can't, man. Wow, 91% of the votes are going towards Eden Hazard's butt. There we go. Twitch chat, goated, as always. As always. 9% of your chat are brain dead. Yas, queen, yas. Oh, Brendan's on a run. Ah, we didn't see it. Oh, man. I like that little cheeky run behind the lines from Sinistera, too. Again, no one saw it. Look at Simmons, though. Seriously. I don't think he has the ability to get... Oh! Oh, not a bad ball in, either. But you see, Simmons just attacks so well. From that deep lying roll.
Haaland.
Oh. I wonder what City's entire club looks like right now. Surely they've got better options at this point than Mahrez, right? Isn't Mahrez, doesn't he just continue to drop off through the career seasons? I love Mahrez, don't get me wrong, but how have they not picked someone else up? Oh, Pascal, good read, man. Good read. Pellegrini. Nice, don't let City high press. We gotta hold, if we can hold possession, we'll burn out City. Honestly, we will. They high press like crazy. Oh, I like that, though. Oh my god, that's a bad pass. Jonathan. Come on, Pasta Polo. Look at Calvin moving the ball like a god. Oh! Tyler Adams, big block. Oh, God! Let's go, Pascal. We should win that. Okay, Mahrez wins the header over a 6'1" De Ketelaere. Amazing. Dude, Pascal Stroik. Okay, see what I mean about the Italian twat? Pascal Stroik is such a god. I think we get rid of Tomori purely just to change the team up and the Italian idiot. Or maybe we keep the Italian as a super sub, but I think we use Tomori for like a big money signing. What do you guys think? Is there any good Italian CBs we can pick up? Maybe we try and take Windall from Leverkusen and then we get an Italian center back? Not the usual suspects, but someone new? Yeah, like a Bastoni, exactly. Dude, Bastoni would be a great shout. Bastoni, he's at Inter still, I wonder? We should go see. Spurs beat, or are beating Middlesbrough. Any changes we need to make? I think we're okay. 60th minute, we'll bring on some of the youth. The fact that it's 0-0 at halftime is already good, I think, away to City.
Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Gundogan. Here's Grealish.
Did he manually transfer players? Oh, yeah. Dude, we've been doing this career mode for what, like 2-3 weeks now, right? So at the start of the career, we did all of this season's transfers, including all of Leeds' transfers, too. Right? You can see Haaland and Calvin all there and stuff like that, right? And then what's really fun now is we're a season and a half in, so there's been a January transfer window, a summer transfer window, and a January transfer window coming up. So teams, not only do they have all the strength that they had going into this season, but now being a year and a half down the road, that's a very dangerous play. And Jonathan hit it! Oh my! Unlucky. I think that's all he could have done there. Wow, Pep should be subbing off whoever gave up that possession. My God. So dangerous. Great pass from Sinistera, too. I gotta remind myself, what are they doing right now? It's all these new guys at City that are making these huge mistakes. Nice, Christensen. Who's that to? Oh. Oh. Christensen, no! That's an overcommitment, man! Oh my god, Tomori, please. Oh no! What is Haaland doing? That was the ugliest goal I've ever seen, and what? Haaland just did a scoop failed shot and it just deflected to Mahrez. Oh my god. Look at this. Wait, he scooped it up and headed it down to Mahrez? What have I just seen? He didn't fail at all. He scooped the ball and then headed it down to Mahrez. Okay. Great. Well, I guess that's that, boys.
Don't forget we have more live action from the Premier League.
Oh, Stroik, why are you overrunning the ball, Habibi? Oh my God, what are we doing? I swear to God, City have like 71% possession or something. I feel like we've not touched the ball at all this game. Look at these morons. And that's a goal. Oh, come on, Tomori. He's got to go. What is that, man? What is that defending? Like, Pascal Stroik got melted. I understand. Oh, God, that's toxic. But what is Tomori doing, man? He doesn't even, like, cover him whatsoever. Oh, that is Pascal Strike's fault, though. Look at Tamori. Hey, Tamori, where are you going, man? Oh, my God. All right, well, let's just bring on the youth, then. This is just a lost cause at this point. Doku, Somerville, and we'll bring on Gelhardt. Tamori got sent, bro. Absolutely.
So 2-0 now. And into the last 30 minutes now. Good movement. And teammates to play it to. The inside route looks promising.
Somerville is still technically an academy player, so I don't think I can be upset about that pass. Christensen has been both awesome and horrible all at the same time. What a ball from Tyler Adams. Oh my God. Nice try, guys. Good tackle. Okay. Ah! Got lucky there. No, Doku running it into the defender. What?
This looks threatening. And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional.
I have no... GG, Calvin. Come back to Leeds, please, Calvin. We miss you. God. I miss him. I do love Tyler Adams, though, so... I think we've done well with Tyler Adams and Rucka in real life. So far, at least. We'll see how Chelsea goes this weekend. It's kind of unfortunate, too, that, like, a 19-year-old is kind of trying to carry the whole team right now in Simmons. It feels like him and Aronson are the only ones that carry the ball, really. Everyone just does quick passes otherwise. Which is okay, too, but... Oh! Oh my God, what a save! Honestly, we could easily have drawn this game. Well done, boys. Hey, I'm proud of the performance here. We've been dominated at times, but we have created some big chances, man. Aronson and Simmons both getting opportunities. I mean, Jonathan David being in on net almost and missing, so... Ooh, Simmons is doing the corners. Nice, I forgot I put him on that. How does Foden not start over Grealish, man? What? Pep, what are you thinking, bro? It's a terrible ball.
Not to be this time.
Okay. That's the most pointless ball I've ever seen. That's ours, though. Just kidding. Tamori's had a rough game, man. Tamori, Stroik has been good at times, but made some mistakes. Tamori, I don't think has done a single good thing this entire game. Maybe I'm trying to convince myself that Tamori isn't good enough that because we're selling him. I don't know. I might just be hyper-focused on Tamori's mistakes.
Just 15 minutes remaining. Kevin De Bruyne.
Trying to go for Gabriel at Arsenal. No, at this point, we got to go for, like, the big boys, man. Not that Gabriel isn't necessarily a big boy, but I'd love to steal Ben White from Arsenal. But then again, I think the YouTube viewers would be annoyed that that's, once again, another player that we constantly try and buy. I'm going to look for maybe an Italian wingback. Maybe an Italian center back and a Dutch wingback. I'm going to scour the market maybe today even and see what we could pick up in January. Wow, much better.
Many thanks, Alex.
Christensen overcommitted on the play. Yeah, you're right. But Christensen, we do have him set that way, right? On aggressive interceptions and stuff. I just want that. Against teams that aren't City, we tend to dominate because of the way I have my wingbacks set up. But against a team of City's playstyle and quality, you get destroyed. Just like Arsenal. We got obliterated. Was it at home or away to Arsenal last episode? Dude, they crushed us. I've never seen it. Okay, well, there you go. Good block, Pascal. Good block. It's okay. I'm still happy with the way the team performed. Look at Simmons. Look at Simmons. Look at him. He's so good. Oh, great ball. Somerville, what do you got for me? Okay. St. Just is very good. Yeah, I think we bought him last year on the Leeds career, though. And we also bought Yuri and Timber last year. So those two suggestions I want to move away from as well.
Played over. And an effective clearance. And they need to get tighter here. And he did well to cut it out.
I mean, will we even have time to start a road to glory? I don't know. a career road to glory at the bottom of English football, only using academy players? We'll see.
Pass after pass, happy to just keep possession and frustrate their opponents. And there
GG.
it is, that
GG.
was
We did what we could. We did what we could, boys.
for Leeds United and their fans. Nope.
We did what we could. Yeah, I can't even remember if we had time to do it last year. I think it was 2 years ago when we did the Forest Green Road to Glory. Yeah, because last year you could make a squad, right? And we never ended up doing that. We ran out of time. The Leeds career took too much time last year. Yeah, it was that long ago. Forest Green was 2 years ago, I think. Marseille defender Calais is pretty solid. But we're looking at 80 to 85 rated players. So, okay, there we go. I mean, it's all good. All good. I think Aronson did well. Another progress assessment. Okay. Oh, 8th in the table now, boys. Probably back where we belong, huh? Oh my god, and we got Liverpool next, dude. Holy lord. And then Crystal Palace midweek. Bro, what is this schedule right now, man? It's the winter schedule for sure, isn't it?
One at a time, please.
Wait, was the Forest Green career mode 3 years ago already? For real? Wow. Alrighty then. We're in excellent shape. It's up to them. About confidence. About drives. About determination.
Okay. Yeah, no, we're done now.
Oh, Drama! Finally, we got him at right back. This should improve him a little bit. Oh. Oh, his form is bad. Oh my god, man. I do want to work on his defensive ability for sure. I really got to start using Drama more. I really do. Oh, Lubate to a center mid. Nice. There we go. 71 rated. That's more like it. His form is bad too. He's getting no game time. God bless. Playmaker. Box to box instead. I really wish Lubate had a dynamic image, man. Really annoying. We tried to loan out Lubate. We just couldn't get a go. Oh, wait. What's going on? Captaincy for Liverpool fixture. Wait, who is our current captain again? What's wrong with having Ilan Melier as our captain? I like having him as our captain. I think that's perfectly fine. Maybe he just doesn't have the captain ability or something. Oh, dude, we're gonna get smashed here, boys. Oh, Liverpool top of the table comfortably at this point. Oh, Aston Villa are in 4th. What is going on? Newcastle 7th is kind of cool to see. Good for them. They're finally getting up the table. Spurs 10th. Bro, Brighton, Everton, and West Ham. What's going on, boys? All right. Well, let's get crushed. Ocampos. Bobby Firmino, Salah, Thiago Fabinho, Jones, Van Dijk, Matip. They just do not buy players, huh? Liverpool's still rocking with like the same 80% of the same team. Holy God. Well, we could try and do a cheeky little tactic against Liverpool, right? Play defensive, try and smother their play for a little bit, and then switch on the attack by the. But the problem is there, right? We could be 4-0 down. Let's try. Let's try a different tactic. The attacking against City didn't really work. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Nah, that's another good point too. Maybe we just stick with our attacking setup. We beat Liverpool once last year, didn't we? No, we drew to Liverpool, didn't we? Come on, boys. Oh God, that's a dangerous pass. Okay. Oh! Trent getting shredded defensively. Imagine my shock. Oh! Shoot, Brendan! Okay. Seriously? That was such a sick bit of football there. Oh, I can't even believe what I've seen. De Ketelaere absolutely shredding Aronson, or shredding Trent Alexander-Arnold. Come on, boys. I feel something could happen here.
Delivering it.
Oh, unlucky Tomori.
Hot on the heels of the last one. Let's see about the delivery. A very effective clearance.
Okay. Oh! Yeah.
Well, for
Nice.
Leeds United,
Oh, look at the press. Look at the press.
plan
Come
last
on.
time out, they lost
Play out of the press, boys. There we go.
How much
This is a bit
this
dangerous,
one
though. What are we doing?
Well, they didn't deserve
No, Tomori, you degen. I need. No. He's supposed to be the best player in our defensive line, and he's consistently the worst.
They'll get something out of this game.
Oh my god. I'm actually pissed right now. We had them on the ropes there, too. They were so overly committed. Come on! What am I supposed to do there?
His goal.
Putain! What a goal, dude. Save it? How? I don't know what to do, man.
Good run, great strength, and a composed
Oh
finish
my
under
god.
pressure.
Oh my god, dude. The way he opened his body up for that? Okay, there's nothing I could do there. Well, game plan in the mud, boys. Oh my god, why are we so ass? What are we doing?
It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Virgil van Dijk. Roberto Firmino. Here's
Why do I feel like we beat Liverpool last year once as well? How are we so much worse now? My signings clearly have not been great, as some of the YouTube commenters have been saying. Some guy wrote like a Bible passage in one of my YouTube videos about how terrible I am as a manager.
Well, the header was respectable, but the goalkeeper always seemed to have it covered.
I mean, he does make some good points, but once again, I don't know why people need to be so rude as they're making points. Oh!
Looking confident in possession. Salah.
And that's 2-0.
Promising position.
What is Thiago doing, man? Counter! Please, God! They're so overcommitted! Please!
Attacker.
Oh.
This might be
Yes!
ideal
Play
for
him! No! Okay, this works! Play him again! No! Sinisterra didn't see the pass, bro. He didn't see the pass. Oh, my God. How did he not see the ball through to Jonathan David, man?
Alexander Arnold.
Sinisterra's 83 rated now, man. Oh.
Thiago. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes.
You drew 1-1 at home and got battered by them at Anfield? I think that was season 1, though, wasn't it?
Here's Thiago.
Oh, wait, no, yeah. We're only on season 2, aren't we?
After another.
That's better, Tomori.
Liverpool have given it away.
I love it! What a ball from Pellegrini! Little through ball! Little through ball! De Ketelaere! No, man! I mean, he saw it, but he tried to play Sinisterra in instead. Oh. We're there or thereabouts, boys. We're there or thereabouts. Come on, Cine. Yeah.
And teammates to play it to.
Jonathan? Okay.
Tyler
Now he doesn't have a passing option. Oh, he does now.
could be dangerous.
No. Got lucky with the bounce.
Jonathan David.
Okay, bang it! Crossbody! No! Putain! Oh, God! What's happening? Shoot someone!
Tremendous block.
Mo Salah is a right back, apparently. Okay.
Looking for the
Again?
final pass.
Nice try. Nice try. Oh! And we're getting shredded.
Option.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Yes!
And it crossed the touchline.
No,
so
what the hell
throw.
Christensen was doing there? Cheeky handball. Okay. Nice.
Sinisterra.
Love it.
David.
Love it. Love it. Oh my God, this counter. Oh my days. I think he's offside. Nice. He left it. God, I hate Pellegrini so much.
And did.
He's actually good football.
Oh, a lovely ball.
Tomori, bro. How? I mean, what is the meaning of life? Come on. What the hell is Tomori doing? How does... I shut down the entire shooting angle there, and Bobby Firmino thunder cunts it into the top corner?
Well, here's the
Dude, look at my coverage. That's such intelligent keeping. Look at that. Just shut down the shooting angle. Waited, then shut down the angle, and he still scores?
thought that was stoppable.
Look at that's impossible angle! How do you roof it from there? No! Shut up, Klopp, you stupid glasses. What are you, Harry Potter, idiot? Sorry, I apologize. It's too early in the morning to get this tilted at pixels on a screen. I actually thought we had a chance, man. For sake. Well, I think Europa League is out of the question this year again, boys. We're just nowhere near good enough.
Roberto Firmino. Alexander-Arnold. And Mohamed Salah now.
Oh, we're just in the mud, man. Can the ref blow the whistle, dude? I know it's only 2-0, but we're done. Players have lost all confidence. Look at this defending, for the love of God.
Just can't get it past him.
De Ketelaere, you're getting bullied by Trent, man.
It's very much on.
There we go, that's better. Tyler Adams, man. The only one that has balls, grit, and determination.
Pretty good for the counter-attack. Do they have the guile to open up?
Oh, let's go. De Ketelaire's really good at beating his man, though. Maybe it's just because it's Trent. Oh, Simmons! Oh! Oh, my God. Unlucky, man. Virgil, too good. Oh, good Lord. Here we go again. Look at Christensen. He's basically at right forward always.
It's with Roberto.
Liverpool are cracked! This is cheating! It's cheating, man! How do they make those passes? Oh, God. Is he doing the C celebration? Okay, no, he's not. Well, we're getting crushed, boys. We're getting shit on right now.
Just look at this again.
Dude, that pass right there is obnoxious. And again, I'm getting beat near post. Ridiculous. Oh my God. I might as well bring on the Utes at halftime. Yeah, I see right there, that cut inside. The first 3 minute, that play on 3 minutes, I thought we were actually going to take it to Liverpool. I mean, we've created 5 chances, man. Liverpool have 1.4 expected goals and have scored 3. I'm trash. It's fine. I'm trash. I know I'm trash, guys. I don't think even Sinistera is doing particularly well here. I'll bring Doku on. De Ketelaire's look promising at times, so we'll keep him on. I don't want to sub him off just because I have like a negative opinion of him. He's done well this game.
So back in business, and it was a breathtaking.
Quick sim the second half. That's not a bad idea, honestly.
You've got to say.
Would you guys say that's a good idea? Can I do that?
Fabinho.
No, I can't quick sim it. I think you'd have to go to like the long sim. Not the full sim, but it'd have to be the long sim, not the quick sim.
Did well to win the
Medium sim, if you will. Oh my God. Look at this. They're beating us 3-0, and look at how much they're high pressing. Oh, sorry. You can play back. Okay. Or do that, bro. Oh my God.
Well, the goal was gaping at him, but he couldn't.
You got jumped to a result? Where do you do that? Jump to result. Let's do that. I'm out. 3-0. There you go. Just end the pain. Dear God, man. I honestly had no chance there. No chance. Loan offer for Geldy. Perfect. Once again, why does everyone want to buy him? Piss off, nerds. We want him. Go. Okay. Oh, well, this is going to be another loss, boys. This is going to be another loss. Away to Crystal Palace. They are 14th. They've got a great team, though, overall. Look at that team, man. Look at that team. That's actually a pretty good setup. All right. Can't wait to get smashed 4-0. Dude, Simmons got a red card. I don't understand. I don't understand how we get these unlikely wins away to decent teams, and then we play Fulham at home and lose 1-0. I don't understand. I swear to God, these quick sims are pure RNG. Pure RNG. Nothing else makes sense to me, boys. At all. Oh.
And 28 twerk.
Raw. Thank you very much for twerking on me, dude. I appreciate that. Copy of Famity and D. McGraw. Thanks, guys.
84 months. Where's my cake?
Oh, this is a big game, right? Aren't Villa like 5th? Aren't Villa like 5th, boys?
Coming
They're
up on 5
5th!
quick. Much love, bro.
Holy God, we are quite a ways away, even from Europa League, aren't we? Man City in 1st, as they should be, I suppose. Man United have been back down to 7th! From 1st in the league to 7th in a matter of 4 weeks. I'm fine. Okay, Lombardo. Swap him. 51 to 55. Let's go. 1 week, hey? It's all 1 week. Okay. Good. Peters. Let's get him from 46 to 52. 3 weeks, 2 weeks. We'll do the 2 weeks then for a wide midfielder there. And then Fiore. 52 to 59, man. Hey, you guys are absolutely correct about it, weren't you? Fair play, boys. A high work rate midfielder could be pretty good. Left mid could be pretty good. I kind of want to build the 3-5-2 setup and see if we can get it to work, too. I don't have enough defenders. Villa v Leeds, boys. A big game. So how are Villa... Oh, Simmons is red carded. Damn. What can we do? What can we do? Dallas? Guess we go with Dallas. That's probably the only option, really. Really want to play Drama too. Everybody's form and happiness and sharpness is in the mud, man. We don't have enough cup games either. Oh. Player suspended. I mean, we already know this, so good. Okay. Sorry, we didn't get a real chance to look at any of the... So, Bailey, Ramsey, Ings. Ings wide left is weird. McGinn the twat. Payet at Villa's wild. Nakamba. Bellerin. Digne, Marcao, House. It's not a bad team either, though. It really isn't. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I might do a little bit more of the jump to results. Like, if we're beating them 3-0, I'll just jump to result. Why not, right? Allows us to get more live games, but we also, when we know the result is kind of locked up, then it's a lost cause, we can just move on to the next game. I kind of like that. I don't know why no one ever mentioned that before. Right? If we're in like the 50th or 60th minute, 4-0 up, or even 3-1 up, I think we jump to result, honestly. Might create some exciting end of games too. Like, we might throw away 1 or 2 games here and there from 3-1 up to 3-3 draw, but come on, boys. We should be able to take this to Villa. Are you guys seeing Tomori? Like, are you guys seeing this? What is up with him, man? No pen, no pen. What is up with Tomori, man? All he does is cough up possession, always. McGinn! You see how dirty he is? Not just real life. Oh, Gabriel to Dortmund. Interesting.
Well, £45 million seems to be the offer, which to me sounds a little low, if I'm honest. We'll just have to wait and see.
Come on, Jonathan. Dallas. Nice seeing him back in the team, even if it's for 1 game. Jonathan! Oh my God, what a save! Sinistera! Oh! Oh my days! No, we're not gonna have another game where we miss all these chances, right? Oh my God, De Ketelaere! What was that pass? Are you Messi? Did you see that? Do we have our very own De Bruyne or something? Did you see? Look at this pass from De Ketelaere. I didn't even think it was possible. Bro, if I made that pass in Ultimate Team, I tried passes like that all the time, right? We try to play tiki-taka in FUT as well. I would have lost my mind if I succeeded a pass like that. What a pass, dude. Oh my God. Stevie G trying to say that was offside. Get out of here, bro. Ah, that was dirty, man. Okay, again, I listened to you guys. You guys told me to keep De Ketelaere in the team. And if I wasn't going to use him at striker, to use him at left wing instead of right wing. So my assistant managers, a.k.a. my assistant batches, helping out big time on Twitch and YouTube. The only reason De Ketelaere is in the team is because of you guys. He was going to be shipped off in January. But I've been heavily impressed. Probably would be incredible at striker, but whatever.
This is a message for all away supporters. Can you please remain seated after the game, and your coach will meet you at the
Marvelous Nakamba.
What the heck?
Good movement.
Villa, though, do move the ball really well. I mean, I'm not surprised that they're in and around the European places. They really do move the ball well. That 4-3-3 is a pretty clean setup. Oh my god, though. Cine, what are you going to do? Okay. Almost worked, actually. See, we got to be careful with this high press, though. I think we're going to get caught out.
Marvelous Nakamba.
Yeah, De Ketelaere and David in a 3-5-2 could be the move. But then who drops to, like, right mid and left mid? Would we really be playing Cine at right mid or something like that? And then we definitely need another center back. Oh, Jonathan, what a tackle! Okay, look for the pass, look for the pass, look for the pass! Too much! Oh, it's not too much, boys! Sinisterra knows what he's doing. Good little bit of pressure there, mid part of the field, into a beautifully converted goal. Let's go. Yeah, Villa have Payet. GG. Hot Food, thank you, by the way, for the resub. 26 months, man. Dilello, thank you for the 52 months. Appreciate it, boys. Thanks, guys. What a goal with his weak foot, too. Let's go, Brendan. Baller.
N28 love.
Royal, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Adams.
Ooh.
Sinisterra. Fruitful looking at
Oh, that's beautiful from Tyler Adams. Oh, my. I mean, I like the attempt there. I do like it. I play Saka and Musiala, left mid, right mid. They still do great. Yeah. I mean, again, you could convert, like, you could adapt a player down to the position you want to use them in, right? Sinisterra may be a bit wasted at right mid or even left mid. But Christensen, for example, I think would actually be either an incredible center back or an incredible right mid. Like converting, wait, did I say Sinisterra? Converting Christensen into even a center back, I think would be pretty fantastic. Right center back, he's got a good amount of pace too. Pascal Struijk as a left center back, then we just need a dominant central center back, like Bastoni or... Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing a 3-5-2. I really do like this, like, 4-2-3-1/4-3-3 hybrid I've built. It's a pretty cool setup.
Will it happen for them?
Oh my god, look at this football, bro!
Good defending, clattered out of there. That's a lovely ball.
Babu! Love you too, man. Thank you very much for the 26, brother. Appreciate the birthday wishes as well, boys. You guys are cute and awesome, and I love you. Nice try. I'm going to feel a lot more comfortable with a 3-goal lead here if we jump to result. Love it. Oh my! Oh, it still worked! Oh, he's offside. I thought he spotted Christensen there. I'm getting pretty excited about these attacking plays from us. Maybe we need a new setup against the big teams. Like, against the mid-range teams, and no offense to Villa, I know they're 5th, but they still have a very mid-range team. I think it's more the teams around them are doing bad than them doing particularly well. Anyways, against the top teams, maybe a 3-5-2 would be better. What is happening? This is such horrific football. Nice try, Jonathan. Nice try, nice try.
The first half here comes to an end.
Yeah, so a 3-5-2 for the top 6, I think, might do well for us. But, so, I can't get over that pass. That pass is insane. Villa have not had a shot. Oh my god. I don't know, Keen, yet. I don't know if we're going to be doing a charity stream this year, brother. I mean, we will be doing a charity stream. I just don't know if we'll be doing a charity stream right at the start of the game. We'll have to see.
Is it going to end up being productive for them? And they deal with the threat this time. Dallas.
Oh.
It did look on for them, but not to be.
I'm not doing any preseason stuff on FUT, no. I put a vote to Twitter, and like 4,000 people voted, and they all said wait for FIFA 23. Like, the preseason rewards for the next game are always terrible. You used to get all of those rewards just by pre-ordering the game. Now EA turned it into like some gimmicky crap where you play the old FUT to get the stuff that you used to get for free anyways. So, yeah, everybody just said, basically voted for me to wait till FIFA 23, which I think is fair. Like, why do I want to be grinding Ultimate Team in the deadest time of year to grind Ultimate Team? And it would mean the career mode would die, right? So the LEEDS career, the F1 career would die because we'd probably have to put 4 to 6 hours a day into Ultimate Team again. In mid to end of August? Nah.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change.
So I was thinking about starting like a new Road to Glory on PC, because obviously for FUT 23 we're on PC, and I already have it all ready to go. Bought the best subscription for PC, so we get every EA game ever for free now, and we get the Ultimate Edition of FIFA 23 for free, and we get the full FIFA 23 game a week before console. The full game. You know how you guys get 10 hours on console? You get the full game on PC 10 days early. How could I not? Do you understand the advantage I get on my Road to Glory being able to start a week early? Which is why, if you have the ability to play FIFA on PC, not only is it the best experience you could ever dream of compared to the other experiences, right? I'm not saying it's still going to be amazing. I'm not saying there's going to be no delay, but you're giving yourself the best possible gaming experience, especially because it's cross-play, so you still have a huge pool of people to play against. So not only do you get the best experience, but you get the full game 10 days early. I mean, that's massive, man. And, I mean, the more of you guys I can convince to play FIFA on PC, the better it is, right? The bigger the market on PC is going to be. And, yeah, the better for all of us. I think anybody that is a relative PC gamer but maybe has a console, what a play, man. Unlucky. But has a console to play FIFA. If you, basically me, I've waited for the last 14 years for FIFA to go crossplay so that I can go on PC, and the first year we have it, I'm on PC. I made that promise to you guys years ago. Transfer market going to be crazy this year? No, that's a falsehood that console players seem to think about PC. This year on PC in FIFA 22, the market was almost the same, and PC had about 13 players on it. So next year, with crossplay, and likely probably a 100-fold increase of players, I guarantee you that the market will be similar. Unless there's some horrific hacks that just cause coins to be very easily purchased and EA don't do anything about it. That's the only way. That's another big chance and big save, man. Emmy is keeping Villa in the game. I can't accelerate the game either. I think a 3-goal lead, this is ridiculous. A 3-goal lead is the only way we can do it. I started PC on FIFA months ago. FIFA 22 was like £15. Different experience from the OG Xbox. I mean, I don't know why you would pay for anything on PC. Just get the EA Play membership, and genuinely everything is free. I mean, most people get EA Play anyways on console and still have to spend $100 on the game. Now you get EA Play on PC and you get everything for free. You get every EA game ever. You get F1. You get all the things that they have available. The membership's like $120 a year. It's the cost of one ultimate version of FIFA, but then you get every other game for free. You get all of the bonus rewards for FIFA, and you get the game 10 days early ahead of everyone on console, and you get the best gaming experience possible. Is F1 dead? No? Who said F1 was dead? Wait, what? Why would F1 be dead? I'm just waiting to play with Nep. He wasn't available yesterday. I messaged him today. I didn't hear from him, so I guess not available today. I'm just waiting to play with Nepo. I have way too much fun to play with Nep. It's hard to play without him. I honest to God think that's their first shot on target. Oh, it's offside! I think that was their first shot, by the way. Ah, they still have no shots. Oh, kiss my ass, Villa.
It was a good finish, though.
I'm thinking of trying F1 Manager. I pay monthly. It's well worth it. I wouldn't, dude. I'd play once a year. It's double the price monthly. Just pay it once a year. I don't know why you'd want to... if you keep it going all year, I don't know why you'd want to pay double the price. Oh, my. That is not a good start for Doku. Holy moly. Let's go. Good pressure from Tyler Adams there. FIFA Plus, getting PlayStation Plus alone is more expensive? Exactly. Happy belated birthday. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, dude. Dude, I will repeat this all year. I am the biggest PC guy you will ever meet. I always have been. I grew up playing PC before console was even a thing. I played Rainbow Six Rogue Spear on the biggest potato PC you'll ever imagine. PC has always been and will always be the best option ever if you can afford it. Right? Console is good because for a quarter of the price, you get a very good experience that can last you 6 or 7 years, right? So console makes total sense. But the thing is, now as well, with the whole world in an economic recession and all of this crazy stuff, all the crypto bros are losing their shirts. So all these idiots that were buying up the living hell out of every graphics card ever are now losing their shirts. And you can get graphics cards on secondhand market instead of double the price for damn near the same price or relatively cheap. So PC prices are becoming way more affordable again, which is another reason that being back on PC could be worth it now, but even more so in a couple of months. But for a lot of people, myself included, I never went to PC because the markets and more importantly, the gameplay was split. And in North America, there already is nobody playing FIFA Ultimate Team. So I can't go in the smallest Ultimate Team market to the smallest platform on the smallest market. I honestly, in NA, Western NA, Ultimate Team PC gameplay, I swear I'd probably play the same 2 players once I get to 5 elo. Right? I mean, dude, on PS5 it was hard enough not playing the same 5 or 10 people in North America every weekend. So it was always hard to move over to PC, but now that it's cross-platform, dude, we're going to be matching up hopefully against people on Xbox, on PlayStation 5. I don't know about PS4 and Xbox One. I don't think they're in the matchmaking, are they? If they are, fuck, amazing. Even better. Good results. Unfortunately, we couldn't jump the sim, but that was a good game of football from us. Utterly dominated Villa. My God, how are they 5th? They're not, right? Okay. So the next hope would be you also get PS4 and Xbox One guys, but I think EA are not giving, like the fact that next gen isn't really supporting all that stuff, I think more and more people, once the things become available, will be going from PS4, Xbox One to the newer consoles. I sold my PS, going PC only from now. Best way to do it, brother. Absolutely. If you can afford it, of course. Leeds Chelsea prediction, brother. My prediction is that I hope we play well. And I hope that Jesse Marsch has a plan for Tuchel, because Tuchel is really intelligent and I'm sure is already planning to shred us to bits on the out wide, which is where we're very vulnerable. So my prediction is that that hopefully we play well. And in terms of the score prediction, I don't do score predictions anyways, but if we can get anything out of that game, I'll be happy. I really will. I mean, the team is still relatively new. We still got injury issues. We still have defensive frailties all over the place. I mean, fuck me. We basically still don't have a striker. Bamford is injured again. So I just hope we can get something out of the game. Nice. So Simmons is back. Let's get Simmons in team here.
Hey, Batch.
Someone came to my door, asking for a donation for the local pool, so I gave them a glass of water and 28 gummies.
So stupid. Oh my god. Luke is all about the gummies. What's your thoughts on Casemiro to United? We talked about it a little bit this morning. I mean, the news is kind of breaking over the last couple of days, so I was kind of making fun of Man United, like, to think of where they're at, and they're spending 70 million for a 30-year-old. You know, instead of spending that type of money and actually being able to get a Frankie de Jong, which you'll get way more years out of. So it's kind of just like taking shots at Man United, as we all do, but about them being in a totally different position than they used to be 10 years ago. I feel like 10 years ago, they would have just locked up someone like Frankie and then they would have had that dominance for the next 5 or 10 years. Whereas now they spend like 6 months trying to get him. He doesn't want to leave. And then they just make a monster buy for a past it player. But if I put my Leeds bias aside, that purchase, as much as it's a crazy money, 70 million for a 30-year-old is crazy money. But it may be crazy money, but I think it is still an incredible buy. Like, they've needed a DM for God knows how long, and they spent crazy money on a 30-year-old, sure, but he still is a top 3 DM in world football, period. There's no, you can't argue that. He absolutely is. So it's just going to depend on whether or not, damn, we got Newcastle away. I think they're in the top 10 too. Are they top 5? Oh no, they're 12.
You want to go get a donut this
Is
morning?
it bad that I want to play Newcastle? I want to live sim Newcastle, boys. I feel like this will be a really fun game to watch. Just live sim it. So yeah, I think
61 years.
I
Let's go.
think
Happy we
that
got Casemiro.
Casemiro is going to be
Can't
great.
wait for Frankie Copium smile.
There you go. I think he's going to be great. It's just that thing where United seem to be just an absolute joke right now. And what I mean by that is, dude, they got Ronaldo back, and he did well individually, but United are still a mess. They got Rafael Varane, a serial winner, a World Cup winner, a serial Champions League winner at United, and he's just benched all the time. I understand he's recently back from injury, but nevertheless, the guy doesn't play, like, injury or not. So there's so much that's weird at Man United that a lot of me thinks, and again, I'll be the first to admit, hopes that Casemiro will be a flop, obviously, right? What Leeds United fan isn't going to hope for that to happen? But there is so much potential for him to just be absolutely amazing, right? And he probably will be, unfortunately, for what I want. And it seems like they are trying to get Antony, which I think Antony is an amazing signing. So it pains me to say this, but Man United have that money, right? Where it doesn't matter how in the mud they are, they can just dump hundreds of millions every year at just constantly picking away at trying to get back to a European fighting position, where, you know, 90% of the Premier League clubs can't do that, of course. United will do well, they just need time. I mean, people have been saying that for the last 10 years.
And the game begins.
Yeah, so in terms of the way big clubs operate, exactly. I think Real are just the gods. Remember when Real used to just get roasted because they were the Galacticos of world football, like what PSG are trying to do now, where they just buy every... That's a tap-in! Oh, what a clearance. You know how Real were, just buying infinite titles, and there it is. 1-0 at Newcastle, let's go. But Real, over the last 5-10 years, have just... not just winning leagues and winning infinite Champions Leagues in the last 10 years, right? But what they're doing with, like, bringing in the youth... Dude, Camavinga, I say this all the time to my Twitch viewers through the year. Camavinga, like, Real bought him as a young talent. They spent some money on. But there was 1 or 2 games in the Champions League where I think Real had some injury issues, or they brought off Kroos or Modric because they weren't that effective. Camavinga at 19 or whatever ran the show in, I think, a Champions League quarterfinal and semifinal. That's the players they're bringing in. These young talent, like, they already have Fede Valverde, and then they bring in Camavinga, who's another wonder, and then performs at the same level as Kroos and Modric at his age. And then they're like, oh wait, so we've won all these Champions Leagues, we're serial winners, Casemiro's in the 30s or whatever. We could still probably have him dominate alongside Kroos and Modric for at least another 2-3 years. But we're now going to go get Tchouaméni as well. And we're going to sell off Casemiro. It's just, it's mad, dude. You know, what they did with Vinicius Jr. and how they picked him up. what they did even with Rodrigo, or is his name Rodrigo? The other Brazilian kid? Just mental. Just, it's crazy. And I mean, I know I sound like a closet Real Madrid fanboy. Those that you're old viewers know that that is kind of the case as well. Let's go. 2-0 up. Newcastle getting crushed right now. No wonder they're near bottom of the table. So, just as an example of how these big super clubs operate, Real have to be the perfect representation of how these super clubs should be run. Which I personally think, even 10 years ago, they were kind of the enemy, I think, in a lot of ways. They were still successful, but they were kind of like the grossness of football. They would just buy whoever they wanted and just buy out titles endlessly. Whereas now they're still kind of spending crazy money, but they're doing it in such a cool way where they're bringing up all this like amazing youth. And I mean, I'm still shocked that they didn't just go for crazy money towards Mbappe. But maybe now they're happy they didn't go for Mbappe with the way he's being a petulant child at PSG, making hundreds of millions and then refusing to run whenever his teammates don't pass him the ball. I think Real may have dodged a bullet with Mbappe. Who knows? Yeah, like City in a lot of ways, PSG are now that grossness, right? And Real have just gone, I think, the just most perfect route ever. I hate a lot on Florentino Perez because of the way he like let a god like Casillas go.
In terms of transfers, I would say buying
but he's
the
doing
same
well.
players each year is not necessarily a bad thing. Everyone does different things for the career mode and play a different style.
Yeah, I know, but I do want to keep you guys coming back and excited, right? Not like, for those of you guys that have watched my career mode through the years, be like, oh, I don't even want to watch Nick's Leeds career this year because he's just going to buy Jonathan David, Alphonso Davies, Tomori. You know, I want to keep you guys slightly excited as well. So anyways, yeah, I really think Florentino Perez is a bit of a batch at times. I mean, even with Ronaldo, the way they let him go with not much ceremony, I thought was gross. Specifically, Casillas was pathetic, but in terms of how they treated a club legend. Oh my God, they're going to score. Oh, Lord. I'm surprised that wasn't a pen. Pascal Struijk just flattened that player. God, Newcastle Stadium is so beautiful, isn't it? What is up with Tomori? I repeat, for the 30th time this episode, the hell is going wrong with Tomori, man? Why is he so bad?
The outcome is a goal kick here. Adams.
Bro, okay. Don't get mad at me here, Man United fans, because I'm very much a pro Paul Pogba super fan. So take what I say, and a few people are talking about this in my Twitch chat right now, which has reminded me of just once again how much I love Paul Pogba when he feels like playing and when he's played in the role that he should play in. Imagine United had made a purchase of a Frankie de Jong or a Casemiro 2 or 3 years ago and allowed Paul Pogba to play where he wants to play with someone like Frankie or Casemiro behind. Honestly, that would have been the craziest thing ever. Like, even right now, imagine Pogba was still there and they got Casemiro in. Oh my God. Well, exactly. Like, you have a perfect example of how well that works with France. Pogba has a Kanté, and Pogba's allowed to kind of play how he wants in France. And look at how well it works for them. Oh God, and we're demonetized. Pius just demonetized us.
Jesse Marsh and for Leeds fans to have him.
Thank you.
Went to same school as me and love how he's proving people wrong early on.
Thank you, Wea. One of our last remaining $25 a month subs. Absolute legend, brother. I appreciate your continued support, man. No matter how big or small the stream is, my resubs mean so much, man, to me. My OGs mean so much. Thank you, brother. And yeah, I'm very excited with everything going on at Leeds right now. That is what I thought a terrible pass turned into a good one. It's why Pogba is so good at Juve. Oh no, yeah, like I'm not saying anything world beating, like or I'm not giving you guys analysis that you don't get anywhere else. Like Pogba had not just Marquisio, dude. Pogba had a prime Pirlo and a prime Arturo Vidal around him, right? At Juve. So he had the perfect players around him to let him flourish. Friggin' at United, Pogba had McTominay and Fred and Penandes. I'm sorry, but Bruno is a fraud. And I think a lot of Pogba's failures are thrown unfairly at him, where I think Penandes is a lot to blame. Okay, cool, man. Bruno had one good year. Now what?
Pulls it back.
Pogba will struggle at Juve. He doesn't have Marquinhos or Pirlo beside him. Maybe he might. He might. I mean, if they get that one player, but don't they have what's his name? Not Tonali. Don't Juve have that? Off the top of my head, I can't remember his name. That's kind of embarrassing. Is it Locatelli? They have like a really good up and coming DM, don't they? I think it's Locatelli. Is it Locatelli? Oh yeah, and Weston McKennie. Leeds were kind of knocking on the door for Weston, but then we got Tyler Adams, didn't we? Leeds love their North American players, don't they? God, that makes me so happy. Oh, Zakaria too. Yeah, forgot completely about him.
This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, I thought he had a very good...
Oh, that's a red. That's a red. What? Joe Willock getting away with murder.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
Tyler Adams. Can they get in behind them?
Here we go. Beautiful football. No. Got lucky to get the ball. Oh, my God. All right, I'm going to risk it, boys. We're kind of dominating Newcastle. I think this will be a very easy result. Let's go. 2-0. We held on. Spurs drew to Wolves. Sheffield United won a game? Oh, no. And they won a relegation scrap. Who's development? Boogman. From 53 rated CDM to 55 rated CB. That's not that great, is it? Okay, we're back in 7th. Let's go! We're above Man United. That's all we need. That is all we need right now. Juve have recovered well from their time with Ronaldo. Vlahovic, I mean, was an incredible signing. Chiesa, obviously amazing. Depay looks like to be a done deal too. Pogba, Locatelli, Di Maria. Yeah, Juve are going to be fun to watch in the Champions League this year for sure. I agree.
Okay, thank you for your patience.
I agree.
Taking questions now.
LMU and hello, Nick.
Hey, what's up, Vibe? Thank you for the 57, man. We, in Nike Pros, Brandon, if I missed any of you guys, thank you for the resubs, boys, and the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Yeah, I like that. Point to prove for sure. All right, we got to quick sim this.
Hope you're doing well, bro. Almost at 4 years subbed. Let's go.
I appreciate it.
The Prem this year.
City, for sure. City for sure. Seems like City have won the Premier League 2 weeks in already. But we called it at the beginning of the year. I said, like, my prediction at the beginning of the year, before the year started, was City first, Arsenal second, and then Liverpool third. And then whoever fights for the final 4 places, and we got abused for it. So far, it's not been that far off of a prediction, really. Oh, they're 5 in the back. This could be a problem. We should be able to win this. Holy God. Simmons gets the game winner in the 71st minute. Woo! Why do we struggle against the lower half teams, man, on these quick sims? I don't get it. Leicester up next. Where are Leicester? I think he's got to go, boys. Got to release him. He's dropped off a bit. Wow, a lot of these players have dropped off. What the heck? Oh, no. Only the keeper really has kept his potential. Everyone else has dropped off hugely. Do we release him, Chad, or do we promote him? I'm going to promote and then with an eye to sell, I think. I think we promote with the eye to sell. Maybe same with him. I think he's got to go. He's not good enough. There we go. Costa departs. Cooper departs. Roberts departs. Oh, it's January! Oh my, is it time? Oh, it's January 1st. Okay, should we have a little quick gander at some potential? 70 weeks as a target man. I guess we give him that now. His development is done. Away to Leicester is a game I think we have to play no matter what. And they are 10th, so we do. City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool. Spurs, Villa have dropped off. We're tied with Villa and Man United right now. And Wolves are only 2 points off. Damn, man. Look at that. From 4th to 9th is 5 points. Holy. Told you guys, like, it seems like all the big teams that really struggled other than Chelsea and City. They've both recovered really, really nicely. Even Liverpool, man. What is that for a record? It's because Liverpool don't seem to ever buy players. They just... it's a weird one. It's been, what, 2 seasons now? Really? Even in this career mode, they're just not buying anybody. Very, very odd. Okay, so let's go look at some defenders, boys. That is really where our issues lie, aren't they? So you guys mentioned Bastoni as someone to look at. 23 years old. He's probably worth a fortune nowadays. 46 mil. What we saying? What we saying about Bastoni? 46 mil. Saliba, I don't think has developed very well. Saliba's not a bad shot. I feel like that everybody buys Saliba in career mode, though. We definitely scout him, though. He's at Arsenal. He just never gets game time. I don't know how they're not using him. Again, maybe his rating is lower than the existing center backs they have. Trade for Tomori. Maguire. Gvardiol, again, I think is something that everybody's going for, right? Leeds were looking at Gvardiol. They really were. There's a little bit of a rumor there floating around.
Party popper. Started a diet 2
Is
weeks
Gvardiol
ago and
boring?
lost 2 kilograms. Smiley face. Not where I want to be, but it is a good
Hey,
start.
we all got to start somewhere, man. And Espen, something is better than nothing. On a daily basis, if you can do something for your mental health or your physical health every day, anything at all is better than nothing, right? So don't forget. You don't have to be like all these fitness influencers that are working out 3 hours a day or meditating for 2 hours a day, and then because you're not doing that, you just give up
Almost 2
entirely.
years, time flies.
Something is better than nothing. That's what I keep telling myself. For the last month and a half, I've been on my own mental health and fitness journey as well, and I'm down 20 pounds, you know, so we can all do better. Mentally, I'm probably not where I should be. I think that's comes with the territory, I think, of being a streamer at times as well, and just living in modern day. I'm sure you guys all deal with that too. Uyasi? This guy? You don't mean Eboué Kouassi, do you? I don't even know who that is. Connor Cody from Wolves? Nah. Ibanez, future star from this year. Is that how you spell his name? This guy? Uxio Ibanez? This guy? Surely not. Inacio from Sporting, no, I know. He's still in our short list. We already scouted him last season. Chat wanted us to have a look at him. This guy. I think he's like 80, yeah, 80 rated. Not much of an upgrade though. I mean, it's a pretty big downgrade on Tomori, unfortunately. Affordable though. Yes, he is in our short list and we scouted him. Fofana, I like the idea of Fofana and turning him into a center back. Because he's what, a DM, right? Beat Chelsea to Fofana? Fofana. How old is Fofana now? Where is he? Is it Yusuf Fofana? I thought he was a DM. Oh, Wesley Fofana. There he is. Sorry. Yep. He's got a 52 mil release clause? That seems like a really good pickup. If you want to cheese, you can regenerate players that retired. Yeah, I don't really like doing that, though. I mean, I'd love to get a new age Ronaldo or Zlatan, but at the same time, meh. Tapsoba we buy every year. Scout first to find his value. Yeah, he might only be worth 40, but he's definitely probably in the 60 or 70 mil value. There's no way he isn't. Botman is at Newcastle, so I don't think we can really get him. I'd love to steal Botman from Newcastle. 22 only. I wonder what he's... Okay, we'll have a look. I mean, I think it's realistic in the realm of possibility to steal him away 2 years later. Nianzou is a French player. At Bayern. Tanguy Nianzou. 15 million release clause for him as well. There's a lot of options. There's lots of Frenchmen. France just churning out talented center backs, huh? Nah, not Kimpembe. Kimpembe's kind of dead, I think. We did Kimpembe 2 years ago. I was thinking of Kamara. Sorry, my camera died. Speaking of cameras. Camera died. Apologies. I'll turn it back on in a second. Sorry, boys. Forgot to turn on my AC unit, so my camera just melted. Okay, let's advance ourselves a bit here. I don't want to risk this, but I think I'm going to. Oh, this is going to be nothing but a loss. Anyways, whatever. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Bit risky. Maybe a wasted 3 points, but we'll take it. Aronson transfer offer. Wait, what? 6 million? Are they high? Benjamin Borigo and Aronson. They can eat my butt. Heck no, dude. I've been dreaming about this. I was impressed. We're going to put him on loan, though, unfortunately. All right, so we got an FA Cup third round tie against Accrington. So I think what we're going to do here is use the B team. Yeah, I'm not going to use De Ketelaere, that's for sure. Where is Bogus? Does Bogus have any, He did ask to play, so we can use him. Somerville. Sinistera. Do we try more? Is he out of position for real? I can't really use Bogus, guys. Edmondson is ass. We don't. I mean, we've lost most of our player base here. That's even remotely usable. What about Pavetta? God. Let's try that. Kind of worried to use a Jonathan David here for injuries, boys. I think my camera is cooled off enough. Go. Be back in a second or two. There we go. I don't know, man. We'll try that. It's gonna be a nightmare. Adams and Tamori. Why can't I put them at DM? Like, I don't really understand what the hell's going on here. Why can't he go to DM? What? I have to do something like this? That's so weird to me that that's what you have to do. Weird setup. Anyways. Alright, let's go lose to Accrington. We shouldn't lose here, right? 3-0. Nice. Somerville, Bate. Ooh, Bate scored. Nice. Somerville with 2. Let's go, my son. Very nice. Alright, good grind today, boys. Somehow got ourselves into 7th. Sinisterra transfer offer, 42 million. Oh, Liverpool trying to make a move. You guys not happy with Diaz? Get out of here. Get out of here, Jurgen.
Happy belated birthday.
Oh, Botman
Hope
final
you enjoyed
scout.
your day.
Thank you, Nathan. Yeah, we did. 81 rated Botman, 29 mil value only. Interesting. Okay. Botman's a good option. Botman is a good option. I'd love the idea of a big money transfer for a Fofana, but we might be able to get Botman without getting rid of Tomori, which then would allow us to shift into a 3-5-2 against the bigger teams. Happy belated birthday. Thank you, bro. Borussia Dortmund. Oh, they signed De Vrij. That's a good signing. Again, no Leeds players in the top 10 for goals scored. That's a problem. Transfer offer for Pavetta. I think we let him go. So Botman, we've already looked at. Oh my goodness. Chelsea and Man United back to back to start next episode. That's big.
Thank you everyone for your patience.
We smashed Man United last game, and we drew to Chelsea, right? Or did we get smashed by Chelsea? I can't remember. I think that was last episode we actually played them. Let's go. Big game, man. I'm hyped about it. Look at that, too. So, to end off the episode, we'll have a look at the table. January transfer window, we'll look at next episode. Tomorrow, I might be doing F1 co-op with Nep. So, we're either doing F1 or the Leeds career mode every day, and then that's kind of how it's sporadically going up to YouTube then subsequently. But yeah, I'll let the Twitch chat vote. If I don't play co-op with Nep tomorrow, I'll let the Twitch chat vote again whether we do Moose Motorsport, the F1 My Team, or another episode of Leeds career. We'll let the Twitch chat get their vote in on a daily basis of what they want to see. And then YouTube, you end up seeing whatever that is. So, Wolves in 6th, Spurs in 5th, City, Chelsea, Arsenal, and realistically Liverpool all in with a chance for the league still. So both City and Chelsea have kind of dropped points again recently. Arsenal are on. This just goes to show you how poor everyone in the league's been. Arsenal are on 6 losses and are 2 points off first. What a nut season though, hey? Leicester in 11th, Everton in 14th, West Ham in 16th. I mean, the relegation battle is where you'd expect it to be, but Crystal Palace, West Ham, and Everton, and even Brighton are way down the table, way beyond where I would have expected. So that's pretty interesting. What is Sinister saying? Been playing pretty well. Oh yeah, I mean, of course you're gonna play. But wait, he thinks he's not gonna play? That's wild. Pavetta's sold. Nice. Tournament prize money. 100k. Amazing. Oh, it's because we have the old setup. There we go. And of course, that is where the team is laid out currently. So if we look at the overall development for the end of the episode, I'll show you guys where everybody's at. So Tomori's up to an 85. Maybe we don't sell him. Maybe we can afford to keep him. But I do find Tomori's not been great. Jonathan David's been fantastic. Christensen's not been the best. I think many of you guys have noticed that. Maybe developing him into a center back would be the right play, especially if we switch into a 3-5-2. Also means that Drame will get more game time if we do switch Christensen into a center back role. Sinisterra's been okay. I not been that great either. Melier is my own fault, so you know, Melier's doing what he can. He's trying to survive in the hands of an idiot Canadian. Stroik has been amazing, by far our best center back defender in the club. Tyler Adams, one of my favorite midfielders. I love him. De Ketelaere's, I don't know what the the pause sign is or whatever that is, but De Ketelaere has been amazing since we've been officially using him at left wing. A lot of you guys saying just convert him to a left wing and he'll play even better. I don't know how that works because his position is left wing. So I don't know. You guys let me know if there's any truth to that. Aronson, amazing, up to an 80 rating. Not developing much any further, though, so I don't know if it's about time we shift him to a new role. Doku, not growing as much, but also is kind of a sub. Pellegrini was kind of awful, but I gotta say, I think Tomori's been worse than him. And Pellegrini has grown pretty well, so I don't know. He might be playing himself into a long-term stay at the club. Joe Gelhardt, we all love, and is just not getting enough game time, unfortunately, and that's really just because Jonathan David is so good. Dallas is coming to the end to retirement. Shackleton's form is down, but he is still growing at Everton, so that's good. Simmons is a god. I love him. I wish he would grow more, though. I really do wish he would grow more. I don't know what I need to do with him. Maybe get him on another development plan outside of box to box. Let me go look at his development plan. How is he doing right now? He's 7 weeks out. I think box to box is still good for him. I like the idea of a ball-winning midfielder up next, though. Central midfielder could be good for him. I mean, giving him a 4-star weak foot could be key as well. What do you guys think? Giving him that 4-star weak foot could be really, really good for his overall abilities on field. I think we're going to switch him to a playmaker for a little. Get that 4-star weak foot. Somerville, I mean, even as a super sub, is growing beautifully. Cleek is coming to the end of his time at Leeds. Drama is growing as well, even though he's only a super sub. I really, really like him. Bogus and Bate not doing great. Wilkinson is on loan. From a 64 to a 70, look at his growth. Cresswell's not growing very well. I thought Cresswell would be a 74, 75 by now for him as 2 loan spells, but he's not doing great. Davis isn't really getting much of a chance at Leeds, I gotta say. McCalmont, same. Okay, let's see how over the next couple of years he grows, because I want this Norwegian monster. I want him to be a big part of Leeds in the future if we're still doing the career mode in 1 or 2 years. And then the rest is kind of just is what it is. It's just like old players and young talent that's growing. So that's the squad. That's the end of the epi. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.